Indoor Karting is celebrating 15 years of going fast and having fun. $15 per race all month long. Come to Maine Indoor Karting in Scarborough. $15 races all month long. Hashtag get your race on.
Hi, I'm Apple Cider Donut. No. I'm Shannon Bryan and I'm here at Apple Cider Donuts. No. I'm Shannon Bryan and I'm here at Dole's Orchard in Leamington, hanging out among the apple cider donut trees. I mean the apple trees. You know what, let's just cut to the chase here. I'm here to talk about fun, active stuff to do in Maine this weekend, but for the full sake of transparency, I feel obliged to tell you that I'm gonna be thinking about apple cider donuts the entire time. You know what? So that's out there, okay? This is happening. And I encourage you to fantasize about whatever apple-based treat you most prefer, okay? So that's out there. Now I'm in this particular location because Dole's Orchard, in addition to just being a cool place to hang out and pick apples, happens to play a role in one of this weekend's events. The event is AppleCycle. AppleCycle is a bike ride where you get to ride from apple orchard to apple orchard along scenic rural Maine roads. And you can choose your own distance too, from 7 miles to 35, 62, or even 100 miles. And of course, the farther you ride, the more apple orchards you get to see. At each one, you'll get to enjoy some apple-inspired snacks and of course, some stunning fall scenery. And after the ride, you even get lunch. Proceeds of AppleCycle go to the Community Bicycle Center in Biddeford to support their youth program. So, Apple's fall bike ride, doing good. Check, check, check. Also this weekend, you can immerse yourself in a full-on fall experience with a hike in the White Mountains with Sup Yo. The Peak Fall Foliage Yoga Hike in the Whites is a guided hike on the Welch Dickey Loop Trail. And in addition to the hiking, this event includes a yoga class too, so you can breathe deep on a mountaintop and stretch your eyes up to the sky with like fall colors just exploding all around you. Extra bonus, box lunch is included. It's 4.4 miles over beginner and moderate terrain. Bring a yoga mat or let the earth be your mat. Now, if you're looking for a serious half marathon or a totally not competitive whatsoever 5K walk, well, the Trust Trail Fest happening in Kennebunkport has something to fulfill whatever your outdoor desires may be. There will be a half marathon, a 10K, a 5K run, and a 5K walk where you can meander at your own pace, thank you very much. Because you know what, it's not always about winning and coming in first, and sometimes you want to stop and smell the scenery. And what's the rush, am I right? Did I say stop and smell the scenery? Whichever event you choose, you will have the pleasure of walking or running on a beautiful trail system, and you'll end up at the Kennebunkport Conservation Trust headquarters, where there will be a fine party, complete with a beer tent, delicious food, live music, and games for the whole family. And finally, take your ice skating up a notch with help from the Great Atlantic Speedskating Club. The club is hosting a Try Speed Skating event this Sunday, where you'll learn the basics on speed skating and learn a thing or two about proper form and how to start getting crazy fast on the ice. Now, you might not be a speed demon right out of the gate, right? I mean, I tried it myself and I maybe spent the first 30 minutes clinging to the wall of the ice rink. You know, no shame, no shame. But it's also a really great beginner-friendly way to try a new sport. Speed skates are included, but you will have to bring a helmet, gloves, and socks that go up over your ankles, and advanced registration is required. Additional information about those events and more can be found on fitmaine.com, and be sure to follow FitMaine on Facebook and Instagram to find out about more cool ways to work out and active things to do. Now remember, it's your weekend, so apple cider donut. Boop, boop. Like Grampy used to say, sometimes you gotta stop and smell the scenery.